friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today's video is going to be my first impressions with the new Glaminatrix U Beauty palettes. I am so incredibly grateful that Glaminatrix did send this my way because I was so blown away with the pictures. I'm just so excited and honored that they sent it to me for me to try out and play with. I am so excited. This palette is one of the most exciting releases of the year for me so far. I think it's beautiful. This video is not sponsored. I'm making it on my own free will, just so you know. There's that. Glaminatrix is an Australian indie brand, and this U Beauty palette is kind of like an homage to Australia. The shade names in this palette are slang terms in Australia, and it came with this little postcard that has the names written out and what they mean, which is really cool. They're so cute. I didn't know a lot of these, so that's an exciting little thing that they added, and I'm glad they did. The packaging is beautiful. The front is this beautiful landscape, and even the back, it's got all the ingredients, and then it also has just all these cute Australian animals. It's so pretty. And then on the inside, we have this beautiful, colorful magic. A couple of mine got a little smushed in the transit from Australia to me, but they weren't falling apart. I was able to just kind of squish them back into place. Lots of mattes, lots of beautiful shimmers and multi-chromes in this palette. I'm so excited to keep playing with this. These colors are so up my alley. I'm so excited to just see what this palette can do, you know? I'm very inspired looking at it. Their next pre-order is happening on Saturday, April 3rd. I think this video is going up on the 4th, so I think I'm gonna be a little late because of my move and all this craziness that I'm dealing with. So I'm sorry if the pre-order sells out by the time this video goes up, but I'm sure they will keep bringing it back because it seems very popular, and I can see why. There's a lot of cool things about this palette. I do plan on trying to do a 2 looks at some point. I cannot tell you when that'll be up, probably later in the month. I will do my best to get it up as soon as possible, and I will do an Instagram video at some point with it as well, so just stay tuned for some extra looks. I'm really excited about continuing to play with it. As usual, this is not a review, this is just my first impressions, just to kind of play with it, show you how it works, do swatches, all that good stuff. I will give you my opinion to the best of my ability so far at the end of the video, but just stay tuned for more looks as more of my thoughts come together in my head. Before we hop into the video itself, let me give you my details. This choker is from Shop Sun & Co. You can use my affiliate code Beautbean for 10% off. I don't know if you see my plugs in this video, but these are from Love Kills Boutique. This is a Chrisma brand wig. Check my FAQ in the description box if you need spelling, and this is a Neff brand beanie. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in and create this look. I'm very excited about it. Hi, hello, how's it going? Today is Thursday, April 1st. I'm in our temporary house now. First video filming here, and it feels pretty good. Obviously, we're not gonna get settled here. We're only gonna be here for a few weeks before our house is hopefully finished. I hope April 16th still happens, but this feels okay. Like, I feel like if I didn't even tell you that I moved, you wouldn't even know, because I feel like I look pretty much the same in this room, but it feels good. There's a nice big beautiful window. I don't have a sidewalk right in front of me where people walk by and stare at me. There's no more lawnmower man, will not be missed. It feels good, and the weather is beautiful today. I know I'm rambling about nothing, but just let me have it. It's been exhausting the last few days, and I finally feel like at peace. I feel like a weight's been lifted off of my shoulders, and it feels nice. I woke up nice and early. There's a nice breeze in the air. I think this is supposed to be like our last cold spot for the winter here in Florida, so I'm gonna enjoy the next few days as much as I can. I'm getting ready for work, and I really wanted to film with this palette. I got this in the mail like the weekend that we were like storing stuff and moving stuff, so I have not had time to film the last few days, so now here I am. Hello. I don't really know what look I want to do. There's a lot of shades that I want to play with. I definitely want to play with these 2 mattes today, so I guess let's start there. I'm gonna take Bloody Oath first and run that through my crease. Oh, I need to prime my eyes first though, duh. I'm gonna use my Urban Decay primer potion. I'm gonna blend it out, and I'm not gonna set it because I don't prefer to do that. I hope you're doing well. Enough about me. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good day. I'm in just such a good mood. I feel just so much less stressed now that we're like partway through this moving process. All right, so Bloody Oath going in with that beautiful sagey green. I love that kind of a color. It's so cute. I'm gonna take that on my Alter Ego number 6 brush. It's just like a long, thin-ish blending brush. It's not super tiny, but it's not super large either. I'm gonna keep that concentrated in my crease. I guess I also feel good because we're actually in our neighborhood too. Thankfully, there was a townhome available in our neighborhood that we were able to rent out from our builders weekly until our house is finished. So it feels good to be like in our neighborhood All good things. Shadow is so pretty. Glaminatrix mattes blend like absolute butter. So, so pretty. Ooh, yes. I'm gonna take just a little bit of it right up against my lower lash line. I don't think I want my lower lash line insanely blown out today. Just a little bit of color. Just a little bit. I love this shade so much. Wonder if I have any clothes this color because it's really pretty. All right, so now we're gonna take Fair Dinkum and I'm gonna take that on this Morphe M506 brush. I've had this for a million years. Morphe brushes aren't my favorite, but this particular one has lasted me many a year, so I'm just gonna keep using it until it dies. I think I'm gonna do a halo eye today. I think I've decided. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this on the inner and outer portion of my eye. Just start working this through the front and outer portion. I'll take this on my lower lash line as well, but we'll get there when we get there. I have that like giddy first day of school feeling for some reason, even though my job is still the same. I'm still going to my salon studio like normal. It all feels different. Oh my gosh, these shades are blending so beautifully. I'm barely even having to put effort in. I can't wait to film more with this palette. It's beautiful. I was so sad that I couldn't film with it like right away when I got it in the mail. The universe was not on my side with timing, was it? But I'm here now. At it and ready to go. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I love everything about that. Okay, I'm gonna take the blending brush that I had with Bloody Oath, but I'm not taking any additional product. I'm just gonna use what's left over. I'm gonna use that to start smudging at the edges of this blue a little bit more, just to get it a little bit softer. Although it's already pretty soft. I just wanna make sure it's nice and diffused. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. I want Old Mate to be in the inner and outer portion, and then I want G'day to be in the center of my lid. I think I'm gonna put Straya kind of like on the lower lash line a little bit, just to add that twinkly blue pop. And I'll probably do Flaming Gala in the inner corner. So I'm gonna start with G'day, and no, I'm gonna start with Old Mate, and I'm gonna put that on the inner and outer portion of my lid. So I'm just gonna take this tiny little dense brush. It's very old, from Vintage Cosmetic Company. And I'm gonna take my glitter primer from NYX, of course. I'm just going to plop a little bit of it on my brush. And I'm just going to kind of tap it on the inner and outer portion. I'll add some more for the center of my lid when I get there. I'm just gonna start with that and then dip right into Old Mate. Ooh, yes. Oh, this is beautiful. It's gonna go on the inner and outer. Wowee. Glaminatrix shimmer formula was already like astounding, one of my absolute favorites. And then when I saw the palette getting revealed, I was like, this might be their best work yet. I know there's multi-chromes in this palette. I don't know how many, but they're all beautiful. They're absolutely insane. Wow, that's so pretty. I'm gonna take my little Morphe brush I had before, no additional product, just to smudge right here, just to make sure it's nice and diffused. Now I'm gonna take this brush. This is an Alter Ego number 8. It's kind of flat, just like a nice long flat packing brush with a little bit more glitter glue. Going to top that in the middle. I'm gonna tilt my head back so I can have a nice taut surface, and I'm just gonna kind of go from left to right, windshield wiper motions, just getting a nice clean cut kind of look. Beautiful. And now I'm gonna take G'day. This one is like one of the most exciting shades in my opinion, just based on my swatches and what it looked like in the pan. Wow, that's so pretty. No way, that is gorgeous. Wow, what planet am I on? This is beautiful. I don't even know if the camera can capture how beautiful this is, honestly. Just adding little tippy taps of it, sweeping it into that first shade, and then I'll intensify that first shade on the lid that I laid down, that shimmer. Oh my gosh, okay. So I'm gonna take a little bit more of Old Mate just to re-intensify on those edges. Oh, these colors all together are so pretty. G'day is such a cool shade. It's like translucent, but peachy, but pinky, but golden, but pink. It's so transformative. Wow, wow, wow. I'm gonna take my Morphe brush again just to make sure those edges are nice and soft. I am so obsessed with this already. Okay, now I'm gonna take Straya, that shimmer blue, and I'm gonna take that on this Luxie 111 brush. It's just like a little flat angled pencil brush. I'm gonna take that and just kind of smudge it, just kind of right against the lower lash line, but all the way across, just to add a nice little lower lash twinkle and sparkle. I definitely want to do a look where this shimmer is like a main focus, but I just had to play with some of those other ones for this look to start with. All right, and now for the inner corner, we're gonna take Flaming Gala right there. My Whoop Whoop shade, the yellow shimmer, is falling apart. I'm gonna have to smush that down some more. I'm gonna take that on this Alter Ego number 8 brush, just to smush that in the inner corner. Ooh, that is cute. I love that little pink shift, it's adorable. I almost highlighted the center corner. That eye's not even done yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh, I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. This is the eye look, it's so pretty. I'm gonna repeat it on the other eye now, throw on my lashes, eye pencil, and something on my lips, and I'll be back when I'm complete. Oh my gosh, can you hear the wind blowing through these trees right outside my window? It's like, all right, hello. This is the final look. I think it came out really pretty. Now there's a plane flying overhead. Wow. A lot is happening at once. But I think this came out so pretty. I love how dimensional my lids look. They look so slick and dewy and colorful. I love this. I think this is beautiful. I'm so looking forward to playing more with this palette because so far I'm very impressed. Very exciting palette. The eye pencil I paired with it is Azure from NYX, just something to add a lot of blue to that lower lash line to help that lower lash line pop even more. My lashes are the Oh Deer Lashes from Colourpop, and on my lips I went with the one called Posh Nude from Pixi. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else left to say. Let me zoom you out and I will give you my thoughts so far on the palette. Hello, welcome back. Did you enjoy the tutorial? I hope you enjoyed it. I loved creating this look. I think it's so pretty and I'm so excited to be wearing it for the rest of the day because it's gorgeous. All right, so let's chat about my thoughts so far. I only used 2 of the mattes. We used the blue and the sage green. They blended like butter for me. I had literally 0 issues. I will, of course, as I'm playing with it more, dip into kind of that red. That yellow I'm really excited about. This mauve shade I feel like would be really good to use for just very simple looks, and same with this brown here. I'm pretty sure they're gonna give you 2 options for future pre-orders where this shade is gonna be a little bit deeper. Something like that. I would recommend keeping up with their Instagram for all the details on the pre-order and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure there's gonna be 2 options, if I'm not mistaken. Out of the shimmers I used, let's see, we used technically 4 of them. We used these 4. The only shimmers I haven't used are the yellow and the purple, and I definitely will use those at some point. They are beautiful, but the shimmers that I did use are absolutely stunning. I cannot get over how gorgeous my lids look right now. This Old Mate and G'day shades, they're so pretty. I can't take it. So far I don't have any negatives other than just some of my shades came a little smushed, but they weren't like horrible. They were just a little dusty and I just kind of had to smush them back in place. But as far as formula, performance, how they look, I think it's all so beautiful so far and I cannot wait to keep playing with it. I think they killed it with this palette. It is absolutely beautiful. I can just tell how much like work and thought went into this palette to make it super special. It's definitely not something I've seen before. I'm very excited about it and I'm so happy for the brand for coming out with this really cool palette. I would love to know your thoughts. Did you end up snagging this palette? Do you want to pick it up at some point? Have you been to Australia or do you live in Australia? I want to visit so bad. It's not even funny. It's definitely like very high up on my bucket list. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me an emoji that makes you think of Australia, whatever that means to you. And if you liked this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's Beautbean, follow me there. I post every single day and don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Please make sure you're staying informed with everything that's going on in the world. There will be links in my description box that will take you to information and resources and ways in which you can help. Thank you so much for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.